Ladies and gentlemen, you see, my friends, success is not some prize waiting for the faint of heart or the timid soul. No, success demands a kind of courage that shakes you to your core. It demands a boldness that rises up when every fiber of your being wants to run and hide. To succeed, you have to be willing to step into the unknown, into uncertainty, into the wilderness where comfort has no place. The road to greatness is not paved with guarantees or easy victories. It's carved by those who dare to face their fears head on. When you think about it, courage is the foundation of every triumph worth celebrating. Without courage, dreams remain just that, dreams. They stay locked behind the doors of doubt and hesitation. But when courage breaks through those doors, when it whispers in your ear and says, "Go on, take the next step," that's when the magic begins. Courage is not the absence of fear. Far from it. Courage is the strength to move forward despite the fear that threatens to paralyze you. There are moments in life when the enemy will whisper lies. It will tell you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy enough to achieve your dreams. But courage is the voice that fights back, that refuses to accept defeat before the battle has even started. It says, "I may be scared, but I will not be stopped." It says, "I don't know what's ahead, but I trust that I am equipped to handle it." This kind of courage fuels the soul and ignites a fire within that no obstacle can extinguish. The brave know that courage means vulnerability. It means putting your heart on the line. It means standing in front of your fears and saying, "You will not define me." That is the kind of courage that makes success possible. It's the courage to say yes when the world says no. It's the courage to keep walking when every step feels heavy. It's the courage to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Remember, every giant leap forward begins with a small act of bravery. It might be the decision to start again after a failure, the choice to speak your truth in a room full of doubters, or the willingness to pursue your calling even when the path is unclear. These acts of courage are the bricks that build the foundation of success. Without them, you remain stuck in the same place, watching others rise while you remain hidden in the shadows. So if you want success, you must cultivate this courage. You must be willing to face rejection, criticism, and uncertainty with your head held high. You must develop a heart that beats boldly in the face of adversity. Success does not come to those who wait for the storm to pass. It comes to those who have the courage to dance in the rain. This courage will carry you through the darkest valleys and the toughest battles. It will give you strength when your body is weary and your spirit is faint. It will remind you every day that you were born to rise, that you were made to overcome, and that your destiny is greater than your fears. So, stand up today, stand tall, be courageous, because the world needs your bravery, the world needs your light. And most of all, the world needs you to believe that success is waiting on the other side of courage. Listen closely, because this is a truth that will set you free or keep you trapped in the cycle of frustration. Success does not come on a silver platter. It is not delivered overnight wrapped in ease and convenience. No, success is a journey paved with struggle, sacrifice, and relentless effort. The world may try to sell you the lie that there are shortcuts, that there is an easier way, but let me tell you, those shortcuts lead to dead ends or temporary victories at best. True success demands your sweat, your tears, and your unwavering commitment. You cannot rush greatness. You cannot bypass the process of growth and refinement. There is no magic formula that skips the hard work and hands you the crown without a battle. Every achievement that stands the test of time is forged in the fires of discipline and perseverance. Those who look for quick wins often find themselves falling short because they refuse to endure the necessary grind. But those who understand that success is earned step by step, they are the ones who eventually reach the mountain top. It's easy to be tempted by the allure of instant results. We live in a world of instant gratification where everything is expected now. But lasting success is patient. It waits for the builder who lays down each brick with care and intention. It waits for the warrior who trains day after day, even when the victories seem far away. Success is not a sprint. It's a marathon, and only those who pace themselves and push through the hard miles will cross the finish line. Understand this: every great story of success is a story of persistence. Behind every breakthrough, there are countless hours of preparation, countless moments of doubt, and countless failures that no one sees. You might want to give up when the climb gets steep or when the progress seems slow. But remember, no shortcut can replace the value of experience gained in the trenches. No quick fix can teach you the lessons that come from falling down and getting back up. If you want success, you must embrace the process. The long, sometimes painful, but always rewarding process. You have to be willing to put in the work that no one else is willing to do. You have to be willing to say no to distractions, no to comfort, and yes to the discipline that success demands. Because it's in those moments of consistent effort that your character is built, your skills are sharpened, and your dreams start to take shape. So, don't be fooled by the promise of an easy road. Don't look for a fast track or a shortcut around the challenges. Success is not a destination for the lazy or the impatient. It is the reward for the dedicated, the faithful, the relentless. The success you desire is on the other side of effort, on the other side of persistence. Hold fast to the truth that success requires time. Let it be a fire in your belly that drives you to keep moving, keep grinding, keep believing, even when the journey seems long. Because when you finally arrive, you will know every hard step was worth it, and you will stand tall, proud that you earned your success the right way, the hard way. Fear is a powerful force. It has the power to paralyze dreams, to silence voices, and to keep you chained to a place far below the destiny that was meant for you. But bravery, real bravery, is not the absence of that fear. No, bravery is something much greater. Bravery is standing up in the face of fear, looking it squarely in the eyes and saying, "You will not control me." It's the decision to move forward, not because fear is gone, but because your purpose is bigger than your fear. Many people believe that if they just wait for the fear to disappear, then they will be ready. But that day rarely comes. Fear lingers. Fear knocks on the door again and again, whispering doubts, stirring insecurities, trying to convince you that it's safer to stay where you are. But the brave understand that waiting for fear to vanish is waiting in vain. Instead, they learn to walk with fear at their side, harnessing its energy rather than being crippled by it. Think about what it means to be brave. It means that you have recognized your fear, you have acknowledged it, but you refuse to be its prisoner. You step out anyway into the unknown, into the uncertainty, into the places where dreams live and fears often lurk. Bravery is not reckless, it's purposeful. It's not the absence of caution, but the presence of courage. It is that fire inside that tells you, even though I'm scared, I will do it anyway. The path to success is littered with fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of ridicule. But those who succeed are those who refuse to let fear decide their fate. They understand that fear is often just a shadow of what might happen, not what will happen. Bravery means stepping out despite the shadows, knowing that the light of your purpose will guide you through. There's a lesson here. Fear can be a compass, not a cage. When you feel afraid, it often points you toward where you need to go. It signals that you're about to stretch yourself, to grow beyond what you've done before. The brave see fear as a signpost, not a stop sign. They interpret fear as a call to action, not a reason to retreat. Remember, the greatest victories in history have been won by people who were scared but did not let their fear stop them. They pressed on, fueled by faith and determination. They understood that bravery is a muscle. It grows stronger each time you choose to act despite your fear. Every time you refuse to give in to fear, you build your courage and get closer to your success. So if you're standing at the edge of something new and fear is gripping your heart, don't wait for it to disappear. Be brave, take the step anyway. Face your fear with boldness, because success belongs to those who have the courage to act even when the fear is real and the outcome is uncertain. That's bravery, that's strength, that's the way to victory. Failure is not the end. It is not a sign that you are less than, that you are weak, or that your dreams are impossible. Failure is a part of the journey, an essential part. It is the stepping stone that success stands upon. The world wants to make you believe that failure is final, that it is a dead end street. But those who truly succeed know better. They know that failure is merely a bend in the road, a test of their commitment, and a lesson in disguise. When you fail, do not despair. Do not allow that moment to define you. Every failure carries with it a message about what doesn't work, what needs to change, and what must be done differently next time. Failure teaches you patience when progress seems slow. Failure sharpens your mind when your plans fall apart. Failure toughens your spirit when the easy way is no longer an option. You see, persistence is born in the furnace of failure. It is the courage to get up after you've been knocked down. It is the refusal to stay in the pit of defeat. Some will stop, some will turn back, some will give up. But the persistent keep going. They understand that every failure is temporary, but giving up is permanent. To persist means to hold on with both hands and say, "This is not my end, this is my beginning." The path to success is not straight. It winds through valleys of doubt, over mountains of setbacks, and across rivers of disappointment. But those who persist press forward, because they know that failure is not a full stop. It's a comma. It's a pause in the story, not the conclusion. When you embrace this truth, you give yourself permission to try again, to try harder, and to try smarter. Many people fear failure because they see it as shameful or embarrassing. But the truly wise understand that failure is proof that you are moving forward. It means you are trying, risking, and daring to be more than you were yesterday. The fear of failure is what keeps many stuck in safe places, in ordinary lives. But the brave, they welcome failure as a companion on the road to greatness. Persistence means showing up every day with determination in your heart, even when the odds are against you. It means believing in your vision when no one else does. It means continuing the climb when the summit is nowhere in sight. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and the greatest success stories are written by those who refuse to quit. So, when failure knocks on your door, open it and look it in the eye. Learn what it has to teach you, then close that door behind you and keep moving forward. Be relentless, be unstoppable. Because success is reserved for those who persist, those who fight through the pain, who stand tall through the storms, and who believe that their breakthrough is just beyond the next step. There is a source of strength deeper than muscle, greater than willpower, and more powerful than any circumstance. That source is faith. Faith is the unseen force that carries you when your legs grow weak. It is the steady hand that holds you when the storms of life rage around you. Faith is the quiet voice inside that says, keep going, even when the world shouts, give up. Without faith, strength runs dry and hope fades away. But with faith, you become unstoppable. Strength is not always about what you see on the outside. Sometimes the greatest strength is the strength within the strength to believe when there is no evidence, to trust when the road is dark, and to hope when all seems lost. Faith is the fuel that ignites this inner strength. It is the power that lifts you above your limitations and carries you through the impossible. When challenges come, and they will come, faith is what sustains you. It's the anchor in the storm that keeps you from drifting into despair. It's the light in the tunnel that shows you there is a way forward, even when you cannot see it clearly. Strength without faith is fragile. It breaks under pressure, but strength rooted in faith is unshakable. It endures every test and triumphs over every obstacle. You see, faith is not blind. It's not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. Faith is about choosing to believe in your purpose, your calling, and your destiny despite the difficulties you face. It's about trusting that the setbacks are temporary, that the delays are part of a greater plan, and that the victories are coming. Faith gives you the courage to keep walking, even when the path is rough and the outcome uncertain. When your strength falters, let faith be your foundation. When you feel like giving up, let faith remind you that you are more than your circumstances. When the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders, lean into faith, and it will lift you higher than you ever thought possible. Faith transforms weakness into power. It turns doubt into confidence and fear into boldness. It is the quiet but mighty force that says, I may not see the whole picture, but I trust the one who does. This kind of faith strengthens your spirit and equips you to face whatever comes your way with resilience and hope. So, when the journey gets tough, when the nights are long and the battles fierce, remember that your strength comes not only from within, but from above. Hold fast to your faith, for it is the wellspring of your strength. It is the power that moves mountains, opens doors, and makes the impossible possible. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Let it carry you through every trial and triumph. Because when faith and strength walk together, success is not just a dream, it becomes your reality.